So the question of the day is, how do we create amazing content for social media and still keep it relevant to our business while not losing any of our clients online? Six-figure mastermind, Marianne DeNovellis here. We're going to teach you how to do exactly that. And stay tuned at the bonus at the end. We're going to tell you how being responsive will actually up your sales and business. Okay, how to create social media content for business. It almost seems like a misnomer, doesn't it? Like, I've got social media over here, my social life, and then I've got my business over here. We're going to marry the two and bridge the gap on how to create social media content specifically for your business. There's several ways to create content for social media. There's offers that you have, there's promotions that you could be running, there's testimonials that you have for your business, all of those things that you could create. But let's actually get down to the nuts and bolts of how to present all of that amazing information that you have to offer. You've got a great product or service, you know what it can do for people, you know the solutions that you're creating for the problems that are out there in your world, you know your clients, but how do you actually dress it up and make it appealing to look at on social media? There's a few specific things that you can do and that you ought to mix together as long as you're using social media. Think about why people log on to Facebook. Why do they have a Facebook app on their phone? It's not a shopping app. They're not going there to actually go shopping. No one opens up Facebook with the intent to enroll in a business. No one goes on Facebook to find a product unless they already found it on Facebook and they're going back to say, oh, where was that amazing video that I saw about this amazing new product that I absolutely have to get that has 1.2 million shares, right? Facebook isn't specifically used for marketing. Its initial purpose was to bring people together. And that's what it still does every day. Facebook brings classmates together from reunions from several years ago. It brings people who have social interactions in churches or missions together. It brings people together with common interests. It is a gathering place, a melting pot, if you will, for people to experience others on this planet. That's why it's social media, not just media. It's a place for us to be social together. Now, what are we interested in? Dale Carnegie, in his book, And How to Win Friends and Influence People, said the most interesting thing to another person is actually them. So people are interested in their world. So it's time for you to be interested in what they're interested in. You get to share in a way that says, gosh, what are you doing in your life? How is this going in your life? And then you get to share the interesting parts of you with others as well. And there's several ways to do that. The first way is to share videos. Videos are a great way to connect with people online. It allows people to see your face, if go figure, right? It allows people to see your surroundings. It allows people to see what you're up to, what you're doing in your world. I've masterminded with several entrepreneurs and several master business owners who generate 6, 7 figures in their business over and over and over again. And the one thing that I see as a common thread with cutting edge technology and with cutting edge systems is that these master entrepreneurs are using video on Facebook. And it's not always these professional high-tech videos. It's these Facebook Live videos where the quality is like really questionable and where the lighting isn't always perfect and where the sound could have background noise. It's these videos that allow me to see and have a peek into your world that says, hey, we're connecting on a visual and an audio level. I'm seeing what's going on in your life. I did a Facebook Live video just a few weeks ago on me eating seaweed. Like, who does that? It's really weird, but it's a funky, quirky look into my life. I'm sitting there in my office shoving seaweed in my mouth because I just started this new amazing vegan diet and I'm learning how to find all the yummy flavors of the world. But you know, you get a peek into what my office is like. You get a peek into my lifestyle. That's what people go to Facebook to find. And since part of my mission and my business is to help people find greater health and help entrepreneurs who are helping others find greater health, I'm using that as a tool to connect with people. I got connections. It's not specifically business. I'm not creating transactions through that video of eating seaweed. What I am is creating relationships. So I'm using the intention of social media to create relationships that could turn into high quality clients. So use videos. A key to using videos is to make sure that they're about 2 minutes or less in length. Facebook is different than YouTube in the fact that if you're using social media videos on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, for that matter, people have a very short attention span when they go through. When people are on social media, they're scrolling through. They're not necessarily looking for a 15-minute video to watch on a how-to. That's what YouTube is for. That's why we're here together today, is the how-to of XYZ, whatever it is that you're looking for. Specifically today, it's how to use Facebook and content to grow your business. On videos, they have about 2 minutes attention span. You've seen this. You've been on Facebook before. If you scroll past and you see a video, you consider the length of the video when you say, do I have time to invest in watching this? So make videos that are less than 2 minutes long. Share a tidbit, share a tip, share what's going on in your world. Another tip for using Facebook live videos is to make sure that you hold your camera side to side so the angle is wide. One of the biggest selfie mistakes is to hold your camera vertically and to have all of this weird perspective on things. People watch videos on their tablets that are side to side, or on their computers that are side to side. So that's also something, if you're ever going to use that video later, you're going to want to have that perspective filming it side to side. Sound good? Okay, let's move on to the second tip for posting on social media. Other than videos, you have another way to share your message online in a visual way, and that's through pictures. Pictures of what? Now, what are we taking pictures of? It really depends on what you're trying to communicate. Are you trying to communicate that you have an amazing lifestyle? Post a picture relevant to your lifestyle. That's pretty broad. That's pretty open. You could do pretty much anything. Use pictures to create conversations with people. I recently was tagged in a black and white photo contest. Not really a contest, but more of a challenge, where someone said, hey, I challenge you to post 7 pictures in a row that are black and white with no pictures of people involved in it, no explanation. So just give us a sneak peek into your world. I was like, sure, I love doing that. I posted a first black and white picture of palm trees where I was at last week in Costa Rica. There's a black and white picture of what's going on in my world, of the palm trees blowing in the wind. Yeah, that's part of my lifestyle, so I'm going to share that on social media. My lifestyle is my business, and whenever people want to invest in your business, your product, your service, they do it because they want part of your lifestyle. So use photos to share part of your lifestyle. Use photos to share your product or service. Maybe if you have a product, it's obvious that you could post a photo of that product, but not just the product being used in a specific lifestyle. Post a product maybe that is in a home. Post it in its own setting, not just the product in its box, okay? Post before and afters if it's a product that produces a before and after effect. Maybe it's a skincare product. Post the before and after pictures. Use pictures as a ways and a means of communication with your audience. Think about how many pictures that we see in a specific day, any given day. If you're on Pinterest, you see pictures there. If you're driving past billboards, you see pictures there. If you're on Facebook, you're seeing pictures there. If you have pictures hanging up in your home, you're seeing those images all the time. Our brains are constantly being fed with visual stimulus that's going to cause these decisions or connections to be made. Be part of the influential image search that people use on social media. They're not searching for specific images, but you get to show up as one anyway because they're going to see it and make a connection with it. So be a part of what people are digesting on social media with digital images. Another way to use social media to share your business is through this new thing called memes. Now, it's probably not new to you if you're watching this. You've probably seen it for a few years, but about 3 or 4 years ago, memes started to become really, really popular. And here's what a meme is. A meme is simply an image with text over it. And that's been around for centuries. People have been doing that a lot, and any advertisement is technically a meme because it's got a picture with words. People are using memes more and more and more often now to convey not only their product, but their philosophy. So add to that. Use your memes as inspiration. Maybe you can use memes as a way to share a sale that you're having. But maybe you can also use memes to share your philosophy. Maybe you say something absolutely brilliant like, oh, I should totally meme that. Or maybe you make something funny as a meme. Maybe you hear a funny joke or some kind of an irony or something along those lines. You can create memes and share them with the world. People also love if you share their memes. So if you've got online, you see all these amazing memes, you can, R&D, rip, apple, and duplicate. Please take that the right way. I don't want you stealing any copyrighted information. But share posts from friends on your wall. Share memes. You can also download meme generators like WordSwag. WordSwag is a great meme generator. You can use any Google Google Play Store or Apple Store, App Store that you can find to get any meme generator. You throw that in there, throw in meme generator in the App Store search, you're going to find a meme generator that's going to allow you to create your own custom memes. That way you can put your own hashtags in there, have your own quotable quotes. Use memes as a way of communicating not just your message, but your influence on social media. The last and possibly the most simple way to communicate with business on social media is through simple text. Text is a great way to convey your message, and there's several right and wrong ways to do it. Remember how we talked about the attention span of someone on Facebook, how it's very fleeting, how they're usually just scrolling by? Keep that in mind when you're using text as a way to communicate with your audience. Typically, when I communicate with my audience, I use no more than 3 lines of text in any given post, meaning that I know the attention span of my audience and I condense what I want to say down to simple, easy, readable text. If I do have a longer post, maybe I'm telling a longer story or I'm sharing a longer message, I'm going to break my text up into segments no more than 3 to 5 lines in length. I want to make it digestible for my audience. So I'm going to create something that's super easy to read and to go through that doesn't feel like they signed up to read a whole book just by clicking on my Facebook post. If you've earned the right to have them click more on your Facebook post better have some amazing messages. Now you can use text, you can use memes, you can use photos, you can use videos, or any combination of those things to create amazing content on social media, to share your business with people and to share your philosophy. Now here's the bonus. If you want to create an amazing following online, be responsive. That means, you got to turn on the notifications on your Twitter account. You got to turn on the notifications on your Instagram, on your Facebook, on your YouTube channel. Everything that you do, you need to be responding to your audience. Your audience took the time to read your post. They took the time to look at your photo or to watch your video. They're going to take even more time to comment. They left you more than just a simple like on Facebook. They took time to give you some feedback or a response online. Share with your audience by responding to those comments. Respond to them in a timely manner. Strike up a conversation. Once you're showing up online with your business, you reach celebrity status. And when you're celebrity status, you're responding to those comments. People love to hear back from you. They love to know that you're a real person behind the digital screen that they're seeing. And you do that best by being responsive. So go out there, create some amazing connections with people, and get your business seen on social media. So what do you think? You gonna try it on? Tell me what your thoughts are. Try it on. In fact, go do it and then come back and let's have a conversation in the comments. Tell me what you're working on. Tell me what's working for you. Let's see if we can make some amazing connections here. I'll see you tomorrow.